Hello there, Acres of Diamonds community. My name is DJ Ligori, and I'm here with co-founder Scott Gibbs. And today we are on Daily Diamond number 47, where we are talking about morning routines and why they're important and why we all should have them. And so on Tuesday, I gave a little insight into how a morning routine is really a foundation for the day, and how I talked about I actually added, well, technically subtracted 45 more minutes into my sleep schedule to do the three things that I wanted to do, which was meditating, reading, and then watching some self-improvement videos. And so today we're going to get Scott's take on his morning routine. And so Scott, what do you do when you wake up in the morning?
So my morning routine right now consists of waking up, and I have a quick glass of water. I have a banana and a quick protein drink, and then I meditate for a minimum half an hour and up to an hour. And the primary reason I meditate these days is for the reason you stipulated it. I got to pay myself first, right? I'm going to make sure that my mindset is my mindset, not somebody else's. I don't check emails until way late in the morning. I don't check texts early in the morning unless they're from you. Then I'll answer them, DJ. Like this morning at 5:45 or something this morning.
Yep.
But yeah, that consistency and that commitment to paying myself first is paying huge dividends. I feel you mentioned some at the end of Daily Diamond 46 about paying yourself, investing in yourself, and I think that's huge. When I invest in my morning routine, I think about the stewardess in the plane saying, "Hey, make sure in an event of emergency you put the mask on yourself first, and then on anybody else that needs it," right? So I want to make sure I'm really, really intentional and deliberate with my mindset, and I know what I want to get accomplished for the day. I've got a sign in my office that says one positive thought in the morning can change the whole day, and I believe that, right? So the other thing I really liked about what you've done, DJ, is you recognize that you were rushing to get through your routine, and that's the exact opposite of what you want in the morning. Right? Yeah. You want to get up and you want your day to start out as calm and as controlled as you can. Mm-hmm. I think most people wake up late. They hit the snooze alarm 2, 3, 4 times to the point where then they make themselves late. Now they're pressed for time. So then what do? Then they're rushing themselves. Then they're rushing the kids. Then they're rushing the dog. And now they're getting in the car and they're rushing in the car, right? And you've self-created this whole element of stress, anxiety, fear, uncertainty, and doubt about being late. Mm-hmm. And it's all in your control.
Yep.
Right? You're trading off a few minutes of sleep for a full day of comfort, a full day of intentional, deliberate behavior. So, now that I have my morning routine right, my life seems much more calm, cool, collected. Let's say that. And I had a really interesting discussion with a client yesterday, and I asked how his week went. He said, it didn't go as well as I would have liked. I said, really? Why is that? He goes, well, I got to thinking about it Sunday, and what I realized is it didn't go well because I stopped doing my morning routine.
Yep.
And I said, why'd you stop doing your morning routine? He said, because I was doing so well.
Well, it
took him to a place of very, very strong emotionally in his week, for the last couple months. Actually, it's been about 6 or 8 weeks, and then he got overconfident, yep, right, that he had it knocked out, and then he stopped doing it, and he realized, oh my gosh, I'm stressed, anxious again. Mm-hmm. And it's because I'm not investing in my morning routines.
Yes. And don't you always like to about the managing the over?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he got arrogant, right? He got arrogant.
Yes. Right. And then he slipped back into it's interesting that's such an awesome point to think about. I do say X, Y, and Z, and it produces A, B, C. All right. Then if I want to get to D, E, F, I don't want to stop doing X, Y, Z because it got me.
Yeah, you have to remember, right. You have to remember the inputs that got you that output. And so often we forget that what the process was to get us there, right?
Exactly. Yes. There are processes that lead us to certain outcomes. And then because we've achieved those outcomes, we have other outcomes that we want to achieve. But it's kind of like it's a one-way street. You can't stop doing those, whatever those activities were that got you to that first destination, which I think that is an awesome point to think about, because
Well,
we get so
it's
excited
hilarious.
when we achieve something, and then it's like, well, you achieved it because of this.
Right.
Now don't stop doing that. You got, what was it? Cody Harris said something once that was like, Success Mountain is cool until it's like lonely at the top, or something along those lines of, keep doing the 1 to 3 things in that morning routine that are producing these great,
Yeah.
wonderful days.
I had a situation last month where I showed up to a meeting so I have a couple of coaches I use. My one coach, I showed up and he goes, I didn't see you send in your prep form that you usually send the night before, so that I understand what's going on in your life and I can help you work through whatever's happened. I said, yeah, I didn't do it this month. And he goes, huh. I said, what? And he goes, nothing. It was going so well. I wondered why you stopped doing something.
Yep.
When it was leading to such good results.
Yep. You'd think like at that point you had it. Like, it's like, I don't need to necessarily do this anymore. But then, that just goes to show you too how important those couple things that you do, your prep form, or waking up at a certain time, taking a cold shower in the morning, things like that, how important they are to your day. It's almost like a big puzzle. And if you don't put those pieces together, then you didn't complete technically the full puzzle. And
by the way, I'm still doing the cold shower because of the Acres of Diamonds challenge, and it's getting a little colder, I must say.
I will tell you that the weather does not help. I think that's
doesn't help. No,
it doesn't help, because I bumped it up to a minute, and I time myself now in the shower. I only allow myself a 6-minute shower, and 1 minute of that is full blown, like as cold as possible. It's not getting warmer. It is so cold now, and it's even after you get a nice haircut, it gets even colder, because it's just, yeah, it's not
nice is a matter of opinion, but yeah, you got a haircut.
Yeah, I got a haircut.
Well,
awesome.
DJ, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for having me on your podcast today.
Yes. Hey, thank you for being available tonight. I really appreciate it.
All right. Have a good week.
All right. We'll see you.
Yeah.